citizen of the world.
Please say stand.
Is this Mr. AwGoWhAt?
This is the mayor of Memphis, Leo AwGoWhAt.
Next time you come to court, sir, don't wear shorts. Inappropriate. Raise your right hand, sir. You solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you'll give in this cause be the truth, full truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes.
You may be seated.
Mr. AwGoWhAt. Don't answer that.
I'll go fuck yourself.
Now you know. Did you give 2 guns to Linda Hara?
I didn't give them to her,
Well, you're very welcome.
but I did take them over to her house and ask her to keep them.
And can you tell me why you brought the weapons to Ms. Hara?
My son was suffering from severe psychosis, and I thought he might be a danger to himself or members of my family.
Do you have a small child living in your house named Zoe?
Yes, I do.
Objection or relevance?
I'll allow it.
Come now.
I'll allow it.
Thank you very much. How can you just tell us how old Zoe is?
She's 18 months, or no, she's 20 months now.
So you felt there was a very real danger, and that's why you wanted the weapons out of the house, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes. On February 3rd, 2015, can you tell this court where you were that morning?
What date, sir?
February 3rd, 2015, which is the date of the arrest in question. Can you tell us,
What time?
Court, where you were at 8 a.m. that morning?
8 a.m. I was here at 201 Poplar on the 8th floor.
Can you tell us, Court, why you were there?
I had to meet with my mental health advocate, Charlie Griggs, for pretrial services.
And while you were at that meeting with Mr. Griggs, did you discuss with him your son Nick's condition?
Yes, I did.
Did-
And my weapons.
Did you happen to make an off comment to him about having weapons?
I told him I took him over to my Jew's house to
Your
keep
what?
him.
Your what house?
My Jew.
I'm his Jew.
He's my Jew.
And so, and you made that comment to Charlie Griggs. Can you tell us why you are going to psych services here at 201 Poplar?
Objection or relevance?
Subject connection, Your Honor, I need a little latitude.
I'm going to give him a little attitude because of what
This
was
is
said.
connected.
Could you repeat
The question is that on February the 3rd, 2015, you said you were with Charlie Griggs at the mental services in this building.
Yes.
Can you tell us why you were going there to the mental services at 201 Poplar?
Because my imaginary friend pissed Judge Lammy off.
That would be Judge Jim Lammy in Division 5.
Yes.
Do you have a case pending before him right now for possession of pot?
Yes, I do.
When you went to plead before Judge Jim Lammy, did he ask you if you were a political activist?
Yes, he did.
What did he do when you told him that you were a political activist seeking to legalize pot?
At this point,
Your Honor, subject to connection, I am about to connect Charlie Griggs to this crime. Now, this is all relevant to February 3rd, 2015. Mr. AwGoWhAt went to psych services and made an offhanded comment to Charlie Griggs, who works for Judge Jim Lammy, who we had aggravated by posting on his page that pot should be legal. When you were there
I'm going to allow it.
on February 3rd before Mr. Griggs, did Mr. Griggs say anything to you about the post that we had left on Judge Jim Lammy's page?
He had told me Judge Lammy was very upset and he had shut his Facebook page down.
Where did you go directly after leaving psych services on February the 3rd, 2015?
I came to your house to tell you that Judge Lammy was very upset that we had to have his Facebook page shut down.
And can you tell us about what time that was?
8:30, in between 8 and 8:30.
When you got to my house, what time was it?
About 8:15, or no, 8:45, about 15 minutes from here to there.
Right. And I wish to make note that the warrant was filed at 9:30 a.m. in this court. Since then, have you been back to see Charlie Griggs at psych services?
Every Tuesday.
Did he say or do anything that made you feel intimidated?
He told me that Judge Lammy was upset, and then he got on his computer and started describing my house, the cars in my driveway, and everything that is associated to where I live and my family lives. Kind of intimidated me a little bit.
Right. And are you continuing? Have you been found guilty of anything in Judge Jim Lammy's court for this possession of pot case?
No.
And yet you are being given probationary sentencing because you told him you were a political activist.
I guess that's why.
That's all the questions I have for Mr. AwGoWhAt. If you'd like to cross-examine him.
you have any questions?
I have no questions.
I just have one question.
Yes, ma'am.
You indicated that you told Mr. Griggs that you had taken the guns that belonged to your son over.
No, not my, they're my guns.
Your guns,
Just
that you
Cougars.
wanted them out of the house because your son was having these
Mental issues.
issues, and you didn't want them to be there and because of the child in the house as well.
Well, I just felt unsafe.
I understand. But you took them over to your Jew's house, correct?
He told me I couldn't
And which
take-
house, where was that?
That was on Mariana.
Okay, and which address was that?
Oh, I don't know the addresses.
Is it the house where Miss Hare lives?
Yes. Well, I had asked Thorne if he could hold on to my guns, and he said no. I had to ask Linda.
I have felony, so I
Be quiet,
can't.
be quiet.
So
And
I asked Susan, and she said, "Sure, you can leave your guns here for a little bit."
Okay.
Well, she had asked me if they were stolen or any. I mean,
So you want to make sure that they were legit?
Right.
Okay, okay. So, but the house that you took them to was whose house?
Miss Linda's.
Okay. But was that a house that you associated with Mr. Peters also?
I've seen Mr. Peters over there once or twice, but that's not his house. His house is across the street.
That's what I'm trying to understand.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. Anything in light of my question?
No, Your Honor.
All right. Anything further, Mr. Peters?
No, not at all, Your Honor.
Thank you, sir, for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you, Lemaire.
All right, party peeps. It's time for you to go to thornepeters.com. That's THORNE Peters.com. Check out his books, read his poetry, listen to his music, purchase his original designs on styleware in his gift shop, and enjoy pics of a wild time. All that and more is waiting for you at thornepeters.com. That's THORNE Peters.com, the world's most e-fucking website.
I am a pot smoker. I love smoking pot with smoking hot women.